So recently, I've been thinking about my old characters from when I was a kid. I used to draw them like crazy. I filled like probably like at least 4 sketchbooks with them, but then I stopped drawing them until recently. I thought it would be fun to redesign them, just revisit this story a little. Because of the nostalgia and all that. Okay, so they were part of a story, and the story was about a space princess that had to save her planet that was at war with another planet by going to Earth, where a weapon that could save her planet was hidden. But she doesn't know what the weapon is. Anyways, there were like 8 main characters, but 2 were twins and they weren't very developed, so I'm not gonna do those today. I actually don't know how many I'm gonna do today, but anyways, so first, the main character is the princess. Her name is Azalea, and these are some old drawings of her. I wasn't thinking about her design when I wasn't thinking very much about what she might wear based on her like planet's culture, her position as a princess, what she might wear to blend into Earth or anything like that. I was just thinking it would be the best outfit that says I can beat up anyone and everything, and like a little bit alienish, I guess. I even gave her like a face tattoo and everything. The first character is obviously the main character, right? Azalea. I don't remember why I named her Azalea, but like I wanted like a cool princessy name, I guess. Like a very cool name, but also that has like a bit of like a princess vibe to it, I guess. These are the best pictures of her old design. Oh my god. It's so kind of to look at old drawings. Now, you know what? This is probably the best one. I think this is one of the ones that I recreated the most. The fashion in the story had like a little bit casual, but also like normal casual stuff, but like tone. This was like more of what they would wear if she would have worn when she was fighting, I guess. So she had kind of like you can't tell the colors, but I'm from what I recall, she had kind of like a dark like black and white kind of color scheme, and lots of like details like belts and stuff, I guess. First I think I kind of want to just draw her face. So I don't think I'm gonna change her hairstyle. I think she might be one of the only ones that I don't change. For her, she always had one eye covered. And that probably has to do with the fact that I didn't want to draw the other eye. Nah, I don't know for sure why I had. Maybe to make her look more like dark and stuff. I don't know. And her eye shape, let's see. It looks like I kept it like, I don't know. I was drawing all kinds of styles. Like art styles and stuff back then. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like an average kind of. She had thin eyebrows. I think I'll keep the thin eyebrows. I'll make her smile a little bit, because it'll look good on her. Her personality was kind of like, she was shy. This is trying not to be a terrible sketch. Okay, it's been a while since I've filmed. Okay, so in her original design, she had horns, but I don't think I'm gonna include them because she would only have them out, or she would only have, yeah, she would only have her horns out when it was necessary, or when she had like a different form, I guess. I don't know what to call it. And then she had a high ponytail. She had a tattoo on her face, but I don't think I want to add a tattoo to her face. Like, maybe a scar would be better for, like, I don't know, personality. I'm gonna color it. Okay, so for her personality again, I don't know what words to use to describe her. She was like, I made her like be kind of shy, but she had her moments. Like she could stand up for herself and stuff. Okay, so if she's a princess, then it would make sense that she'd be raised like she has like, I guess maybe like leadership skills and stuff like that, maybe. But she had siblings, so she wasn't always at the like she wasn't always at the like always doing all like the princessy things, I think. Like the princess duties, I guess. I don't know. But because of some circumstances, because I don't think I'm gonna say everything, because what if I do end up doing this story, drawing this out? So I don't want to like give like spoilers or whatever. So because of some circumstance, she's the one that was picked, or she's the one that had to go to Earth, right? To go get the weapon or whatever. She struggles with having all this pressure put on her that she has to be the one that saves like basically her whole planet, you know, because she's a princess. But like she's also kind of good at handling a little bit of pressure because she's a princess, you know. And which is why, like, I guess maybe she could be like a little bit like anxious. She's a little anxious about things because she feels like she's running out of time, and she constantly has like that worry behind her mind and the back of her head, the back of her mind, that she has to save her whole planet. So she's not a very relaxed person. But so I think that in her redesign, she's gonna keep the kind of like it almost looks like I always did like a uniform style, almost like, you know, like the nice belt, and then like those shoulders. I always did shoulders, and like I always did like sort of but like shorts, I don't know, like I don't think I'm gonna do shorts anymore. But she has like this like, I think she's always had like kind of like a casual princess vibe, but like, so she's gonna look dressed up and a kind of uniformish. So okay, her new style would look kind of just put together, kind of a princess vibe, but ready to fight, because there are gonna be problems in the story later on. She has other enemies to fight on Earth, but she's always gonna be looking put together, because it's kind of like that'd be like kind of like the princess in her, I guess. So I'm gonna draw her in a walking pose for fun, because I feel like it kind of goes with her, like, of always having somewhere to go and be, and she's always gonna be on her like mission of finding the weapon, or her way of helping. So a fun little thing, when I was working on this story, I would tell like the stories of this parts of the story every night. Well, not every single night, but like pretty much every night to my sisters, because they really liked them. They still like to have stories read to them before they fall asleep. I still have to do that. So, but sometimes I would retell the same story over and over again. And because it was the beginning, and like I was trying to figure out like what else I wanted to happen in the story, and so I would tell the same parts over and over again, but like in different ways, I guess. So I remember, and it always start kind of the same, because I was very stuck on having a specific beginning in mind, even though it kind of didn't fit. Like, it kind of didn't fit with her. Not with her, but with it kind of didn't fit with the story. But I was like so stubborn about it beginning that way. And I'm still like that. Like, if I think of a way that I want a story to begin, like I still will want to begin the story that way, even if there are other ways that could be better, or I could like think of a better way. But no, like I wanted to start that way. If I did work on the story again, I feel like I think I'd have to change it a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna give her a collar, because I don't know, like I feel like collars are more, I'm giving her a dress, but the dress will have a collar because I feel like it's more like modern, not modern, I don't know how to describe this. It looks nice and like put together, I guess, but I'm still gonna give her like kind of like shoulder pad-ish something. And I'm giving her a corset, because a corset has to do with like those, it'll give her like the princess vibes that I want her to have. And even though I feel like I've described her as not being very relaxed, oh my god, I just realized I drew the other eye. I guess it's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I could have it like that. Who cares, right? Or maybe I should just cover it up. I'll decide later. I feel like corset gives her the princess vibes that I want her to have. And then, although I feel like a buttoned up proper collar would have the more, it would make her seem more like her, because she's not a very relaxed person. I feel like it's nice to show that in this little aspect, she can be relaxed, you know, like maybe she can't exactly feel relaxed about her situation, but like she can feel relaxed in the stuff she wears. I don't know, maybe it's bad character design, but I think it's fun to have it this way instead. Have it be this way instead. I'm still not very good at full body. Okay, so a thing I would, okay, so it's a dress, so whatever, so something I would always do with her outfits is give her boots, but I would give her like these ugly, like really short boots. Like, why would I give her, like, these are not very nice. Like, it doesn't go with it, you know? Like, it would, especially with this, like, why would I give her like short boots with this? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I just feel like it doesn't look good. It doesn't make sense. So with this outfit, I'm gonna give her the really higher tight boots, not thigh boots. I don't think I want to do that. Just like these kinds, you know, just like simple blocky kind of boots. I don't know what they're called. I don't know very much about anatomy yet. I'm not very good at anatomy, but if I was, I would give her more toned legs because she's very good at fighting and she's trained a lot, so I'd kind of exaggerate that characteristic, that trait. I'm not good at drawing shoes yet either. That's the best I can do for right now. So I guess that's the outfit. I don't know why, but no matter the character, I always liked adding like those like white ends to that. Like this part would be dark and this one would be light. I just loved adding that to everything to make everything look more uniform like, but I don't like doing that anymore. But I'm gonna add here. It's not gonna be white or in black, but it's gonna be like a little bit of like a detail. I'm not gonna fold up her sleeves. Like, it does not make sense to me to fold them up. So now it looks like she's about to blast off or something. I don't know. Maybe I should make her carry like a bag or something. I guess like just a regular bag. I'm starting to think this was a mistake. This is why I should have done a pencil sketch, not pen sketch. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's color it anyway. So her whole outfit is black. So I think I might just do it in blue because I don't really feel like black would look good as like, because I only have like black, you know? I don't feel like it would look good in here as like the final color, like black. So I'm gonna use blue as like the black, you know? I think it'll be fine. I have to go over some details because it's like hiding everything. I think I started off maybe I shouldn't have started off with the main character, or maybe it was good that I did because I'm starting off weak, because I don't know why, but I always struggle with the main character, like making any proper decisions about the main character. I feel like my main characters are always the weakest. They always end up being the weakest in, like, they don't have much personality, I guess. I don't know why I do that. Like, I don't know, like, I'm afraid to, like, give them anything. Like, make them to this or make them to that, you know? Like, make them annoying or something if I give them. Because if I give them a personality, like, they're gonna end up one way or another. But, like, I don't know, like, I need to get out of the habit of that because that's just how they are, you know? Because if I don't give them personality, well, that's even worse because now there's nothing to hate but the boringness. And good enough. Okay, let's just do the next one. The next character is Aless. This is her. Here's an old drawing of Aless. So Aless was a fairy, and this was her most common outfit. For her, I think I am gonna change her hair just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna draw her right here next to Celia. So she was a fairy, so I felt like going with like the kind of like the pixie cut hairstyle, and I gave her one really long braid. Originally, I gave everybody really thin eyebrows, but I think I might want to give her like some like straight and like really fuzzy eyebrows, I think. Or does that look weird? I don't know. I don't know why. I just love putting marks on my characters' faces back then. But I gave her like this mark. Like that. And I'm gonna keep it. I think it looks cute like that. So she had really short bangs. But they were like that. They weren't like straight across, it was just like short. And then the hair was like kind of curly, you know, like that. It went every way, and it covered her like face a little, like it like curled around her face. But I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a change. So she used to have a braid, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the braid. So her hair used to be purple, and I think I'm gonna leave it purple because the way I had it was that like everybody kind of had a color, and so like I don't want more than one character to have a certain like overpowering color, but I kind of want to add, because she's a fairy, like I want to add something a little more exciting, more, and she's gonna be like a kind of like a foresty kind of fairy, so I do want to add something a little more colorful, more interesting to her. I didn't think of just she's a fairy, but back then I didn't really think much about that. Like I didn't think, oh, so what kind of fairy is she? Like, because there could be lots of kind of fairies, you know, and or like, you know, what does she do? Okay, so her hair is gonna be mostly purple, of course. Like actually, I don't know if I want this purple. That purple or this one? No, that's more bluish. I'll go with the strong purple, the stronger medium purple. I think what I'm gonna do is add yellow to the back of her hair. That's no. You know what? It's starting to look like I want this one. I'll just do this one for now. That's fine. Oh, it's so strong. Well, I did it. Okay, so there. I feel like that looks nice. Like I like that. And then her eyes used to be blue, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Do I want blue eyes for her? No. You know what? I'm gonna do her eyes yellow too. Yeah. So though there's not that many like colors in her color scheme, I feel like she looks more mature or something. I don't know. I feel like she looks more like what a fairy would normally look like a kind forest fairy, which I guess she's not. I wouldn't imagine her to be like super chaotic and crazy and wild, which I think kind of suits her. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I think I kind of like it. Unless, I didn't really come up with many stories involving her. Like I never told very many stories about her or involving her. But in my mind, she was always Azalea's like closest friend. Was kind of like a parallel to her, I guess. Of she was relaxed, more relaxed, and okay. So I'm just thinking about how Aless has wings because she's a fairy, but Azalea also has wings because she's an alien, and I said so. And I was just thinking about how like they have like similarities, but they also have a lot of differences. Like okay, right here you can see kind of like she's more like closed off, like her hair even like covers her, you know, she's more closed off, and she was shyer and not as friendly. And then here Aless is like more open, like she literally has her hair coming out of her face, like, you know, and she has as much of her face as she can show, and she's friendly. And so it's kind of like they have like that dynamic of like that super overly friendly friend, and the one that like doesn't want to interact with anybody. And Aless wasn't like planning on having Azalea wasn't planning on having friends when she came to Earth. See, she made friends or friend came to her. It has to be done. It has to be done. It's because it's so difficult to draw. It's so difficult to draw and film at the same time. I had never thought about how like I accidentally made that dynamic, you know? Which is fun. It's fun that I did that accidentally. It's a fun dynamic to have between friends because it's kind of what LS needs. I mean, this is what I did. I made a lot of the characters have the same letter first. I don't know why I did that. I always do that. It's an accident. But now it's too late to change it. I'm not gonna change it. Okay, for the outfit. Oh, I didn't even give her the arms. I didn't even draw her arms. I didn't even bother with her arms. So for her outfit, I used to always draw her in this outfit. There's a weird neck thing and these shorts, and it's the same thing, and I had a belt in the middle. Always. And then like super thigh-high boots, I guess. I don't even know. Like I said, I really like this like uniform-ish kind of look for my characters. It's just one thing I really like about this cut is like, I don't know, like it has like a lot of like, well, first of all, it has 2 layers. Okay. It has a weird cut, like I like that weird cut of the fabric, I guess. And then I personally like layering with mesh. Not like mesh on mesh, which I'm gonna do here, but I personally like wearing mesh under like dresses. Alright. There she is. Les is done. Les is done. I just remember I forgot her little eye things. There. So the next character we're gonna do Galen. We need to do a dude. Here's one where he's with Alas and Azalea, and I guess it's just like a friend photo or something. I don't know. Alas and Azalea. But I drew him recently, and that's what I remember he looked like. This is from memory. Because Galen is a vampire. There he is again. But he has one red streak of hair. But he has like kind of like ear length hair. Ear length hair. And he used to have this like weird thing here. Born hard to do that. That's what we're gonna change today. This is him again. He had that weird hair thing and a huge head apparently. and it's always that middle piece of hair that he had. So for some reason it stopped recording. My phone stopped recording. So I did a lot between that time. A little recap. From what I can remember, what happened was that I finished this and I didn't like it, but then I liked it for some reason. And then I was thinking, like, why didn't I do more? Like, why didn't I draw more ideas? Like, I could have kept, like, trying out different hairstyles or whatever, but, like, I think I just really like my first ideas. And these are characters that I've known for a long time, so I feel like I already have kind of an idea of what I want. And this, you know, it's I just really like these, and I don't think I have to explore more. And I do this, and then there's no space for the other hand, so I didn't draw the other hand. And then the other foot is just, I put the foot here so because he's gonna get cut off, but I didn't even draw a very nice shoe, so whatever. I'm not that good at shoes, so I need to practice that. And so I just finished this and I liked it kind of. So I'm just gonna color it and talk a little more about him, because I probably might have said something important. I don't know. I think one thing I mentioned earlier, was that Galen and Aless are both looking at Azalea, and it's kind of funny because, like, Azalea is kind of like their leader, you know, so they're like looking to their leader, you know, kind of, in a way. And it's kind of like a funny coincidence. Squeaky dink. Also, I decided on this outfit because I thought that, so I was thinking between, like, I was already thinking of like a big jacket kind of look, like something casual, and I wanted a jacket with like that fluffy stuff on it, you know, but I wasn't sure about color. Not sure whether to go with like a green because it'll match his red, like, but like not a Christmassy colorway, you know, like a muted kind of green or something. I don't know. And then, but then I decided on brown because I don't know why, but I really want to draw him in brown. And I decided on brown, yeah. But he would also look good with the green. I don't know. I think that's it. That's how I was talking about earlier. I feel like I don't know about this redesign that I did, because I didn't, like I said earlier, I didn't really look through many or think of many options. I just kind of like, here's the original and here's what I'm thinking, you know, like I didn't really like weigh options or anything, but I like it this way, you know, like I think I do like it this way. But should I have done more options? Should I have thought of more options? Because I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but what if I did do Galen what if I did do Galen with a buzz cut? Like, that could have been interesting. That could have been interesting to see, to even just like check out, you know. Could have been interesting. I don't think I would have done it, but I don't know, like, it's because, like, I really like these ideas that I came up with. So if I look at another idea, like, I feel like no matter what I come up with, I'm just gonna be like, no, I really like this one, because I'm really stubborn about it. But then, like, it's because sometimes I'll like it, like with my current characters that okay, so the video stopped recording again. So this is the finished piece. Alright. I'm just gonna have to I made a few important points before I finished. Well, before I got cut off, I made a few important points. I was saying that the reason I didn't go through very many wait, let me write this down. The reason I didn't go through very many different designs is that I really like the first design that I came up with for all of them, or the very first redesign that I came up with for all of them. That's why and like, these are just like small changes that I could make again. For example, like, it kind of just looks like Galen grew out his hair and dyed more of his hair, you know? like at the top and the sides or whatever. And like, and I really like this design, so I want to keep this redesign. I like this redesign, so I want to keep it and use it for as long as I can because I really liked it. And in the future, I could redesign it all over again like I did like this. But I want to enjoy this design for as long as possible. Like I enjoyed the first design. And I just want to, you know. But again, I could in the future redesign them all over again if I wanted to, like this. But that's why I didn't think of many. Because then, if let's say I came up with this, and then I started saying that, what if I did him bald? Which that would have been fun too. But maybe I'll keep that for the future. Again. I'll redesign him bald. Or a buzz cut, I was thinking. But if I drew it out, then I would have had to decide between the two. And this is just for fun. Like, this isn't for anything serious. This is just supposed to be fun for me. And so, yeah. And then, these are just 3 characters. There's 6 that I was gonna redesign. So, but I keep getting the video cut off. So I don't really want to keep doing that. Keep having that happen. Or so I'm gonna figure out why it's cutting off, and maybe I'll do the other 3 if people like this video. If not, then I'll just keep it to myself. Or I'll do it on Instagram. I don't know. Well, these characters, I don't know. I draw these old characters for fun now, so I don't know if I'm gonna have them again. But who knows? If you liked the video, then like and comment to tell me that you liked it, so that maybe I can do the part 2 of this and I can redesign the other 3 characters. The other 3 characters I had big redesigns, so maybe I should have done them instead. And then I can do better with them too. There was a mermaid. There was a failed lab experiment, and there is a 9-tailed fox. So those are the other 3 characters that I've yet to redesign. So if you like it, let me know. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter. They're all at artistyaz8. You can also join me on my Patreon. You can also read my webcomics, and all the links are going to be in the description. So that's it. Till next time.